So, the Niyamas, or devotion to self. If the Yamas are about how we relate to the outside world, the Niyamas bring us more inward. They ask, how are you tending to your inner landscape? What habits, what daily practices, what monthly practices, weekly practices happen to shape your experience of yourself? Now, the five niyamas offer a framework for personal discipline, but not the kind that's rooted in punishment or rigidity and structure. This is about devotion and repetition. So, small rituals that kind of make your nervous system feel safe, your spirit feel steady, and your days feel a little bit more like yours. So, this is the yoga of real life. So, the way you might wake up, the way you speak to yourself, the way you care for your body, and surrender to something greater when things don't go as planned. Now, these rituals, they're not symbolic fluff. They help repattern the nervous system, enhance emotional resilience, and create micro moments of safety and of self trust. Through small, consistent acts, we remind ourselves that we are worth tending to. So, when you're ready, join me for the practice. Before we begin this practice, I want to name the five niyamas. You'll be guided through so you can recognize them as they unfold. The first one is shaucha, cleansing or purity, a ritual of clearing space inside and out. Number two, santosha, contentment, practicing ease and acceptance in the present moment. Number three, tapas, discipline, gentle effort, consistency, showing up again. Number four is swadhyaya, self-study, honest reflection, a kind that leads to growth. Number five is ishvara pranidhana, surrender, letting go of control and offering trust. So each one works with your mind, your breath, and your body in a different way. Let your system choose the one it needs today. So find a comfortable seat. Let your hands settle. Soften your jaw. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a slow breath out through your mouth. Two more. In through the nose and a slow breath out through your mouth. In and out. Now I'll guide you through the five niyamas, not as concepts, but as living practices. And as we move through them, continue to breathe in this way, noticing which one your body leans towards today. So number one, cleansing. As we breathe, bring to mind a small thing that you could clear. Visualize it. Perhaps it's a drawer, a desktop, or your tone in a recent conversation. Picture the act of cleansing, even subtly. This is not about minimalism. It's about creating inner spaciousness, reducing noise. Clarity in your environment supports clarity in your mind. Continuing to breathe. Placing a hand over your heart, we move to contentment. Say quietly, in your mind, or whisper, this moment is enough. Notice what shifts in your breath, your body. Practicing Santosha helps calm the sympathetic nervous system, softening your grip of comparison and striving. Feel your sit bones grounding for our moment of discipline. As you breathe, your spine is alert. Visualize a small action you could repeat today, something that keeps you anchored. Tapas activates your inner fire gently, not to burn you out, but to warm your commitment. Moving to number 4, continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, bringing to mind a recent challenge. Ask yourself, what did this reveal about me? What did I learn or avoid learning? This self-study builds inner awareness, moving insight from the mind into the body. Taking a big breath in, and as you exhale, we're now going to surrender and visualize placing something heavy down. Let it be something you're trying to control, and whisper, I release, I trust. So here, surrender is not collapse. It's remembering you're not meant to carry everything alone. In this moment, choose one that speaks loudest. Stay with it for a few more breaths. In and out. Letting it settle, not just as an idea, but a lived feeling. And repeat to yourself, I honor this as a devotion to myself. Gently blink your eyes open and begin to move slowly.
So you've just created a ritual or a felt imprint in your system. Now the question is, how do you carry that with you? So some questions you could ask are things like, how can I bring this niyama into my next conversation, my next breath, my next pause, or my next moment of felt resistance? Could this become part of my morning or evening rhythm? Or how would life feel if I made this one small act consistent without turning it into a really manual or laborious task? Now, please remember, the niyamas are less about fixing and more about remembering. They help us come home to ourselves, to feel safe. And I ask you, which one will you walk with today, this week, this month, or in the future? Take care.